The Matsuura MAM72-52V. Now, I've had the pleasure today to see this machine in the flesh, and so can you. Keep watching to find out how. Dominic, we've come back to Matsuura today in Colville to learn about an event that's happening here in September. Could you explain for our audience what you're doing?
Yes, and thank you for coming and taking the time out to see us again, Paul. Right, so what we're doing, we're going to have an event over a 2-3 week period where we're inviting our existing and new potential customers to come and see our new MAM72-52V.
Now, this is some machine, isn't it? And before we talk about the details of the event, what's the attraction and who would you expect to want to come and see this machine and why?
Well, obviously, you know, the MAM72 as a brand has been around now for 30 years, and the 35V, which is obviously our main state machine in that platform, has always needed a bigger brother. We've always obviously had the 63V from the 35V, but the 52V now plugs that gap. So it's a 350 workpiece to 630, but the 52V denotes 520 diameter, like the MX520 that we currently sell.
Okay, so I want people to come to the event, obviously, to see you guys and get a feel for the infrastructure here as well at Matsuura. That's important, isn't it? But can you tell us how the event's going to work? Because it's slightly different under current conditions.
Absolutely. So obviously, when we've been planning this event pre-Freedom Day, obviously, you know, we're now so-called in freedom. But as a company, we still want to promote that we're going to be a COVID-friendly, measured, safe environment. So what we're going to do, we're going to hold the event over 3 days of each week with 3 different time slots per day where you can actually book your slot to come and see, you know, the area representative of your area, to come and see the machine in its entirety as it is by the side of me, but also to have some one-to-one time with that existing or new customer that we can show you the infrastructure here at Matsuura.
And I think it's a good idea outside of COVID, because I know sometimes events can be problematic when you get everybody turning up at once and you just don't get to necessarily show them what you really want to show them, or people see what they can see if they've got your time alone.
I mean, to talk a little bit about that, obviously you have an open house day, it's all day, it's from 9 till 5. Everyone turns up at 10 and leaves at 2. Okay, after they've had a sandwich.
Yeah,
that's
is
normally
that because of your spread that you've got on?
So what we want to try and do with this event is actually spread that day, giving each customer the opportunity to come at a time that suits them in their daily diary, but also then the ability for us as individuals to give that potential customer a better time, one-to-one, a one-to-one sort of TLC kind of visit.
And this machine, for people that are interested in this is about productivity gains, isn't it? Unmanned running, flexibility, at a very affordable price. That's where this 52 fits in.
Yes, I mean, obviously it's been a few years in the making, as all our machines that we get involved in steering the R&D development team at Matsuura in Japan. So we've really thought hard about, you know, the size, the capacity, the footprint, the number of tools, and the return on investment. So a 35V, you know, everyone that's bought one knows the value and the money of that machine tool, but more importantly, what it returns per month in revenue. This machine, be it bigger, actually isn't that much more. Obviously, I don't want to mention numbers on the video, but obviously contact us if you want to know what sort of money we're talking about. But we're not talking hundreds of thousands of pounds more. We're only talking tens of thousands, £10,000 more than a 35V.
So if you're interested in witnessing the true performance and productivity of a Matsuura machine, then book your place at the event happening in September by visiting Matsuura's website at matsuura.co.uk.